Doesn't matter if the snow is falling or the wind blows and the rain is pouring. It will always be Christmas in my heart.
Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a mini Christmas home tour. I'm just going to be sharing with you the main living space and how I've decorated for Christmas this year. I am also going to be sharing with you a Q&A at the end of this video. A lot of you have requested to film an updated Q&A, so stay tuned for that. I'll also have all my other Q&As listed below if you want to check those out and get to know me a little bit better. I tried to answer some newer questions today, but thank you guys so much for watching. Let's go ahead and get into the Christmas home tour. First thing you see when you walk through the front door is the dining room and the kitchen area. So starting with the dining room, I planned on getting like some candlesticks, but you guys, we're already like on December 5th. I highly doubt by the time I get them and put them up, it's going to be time to take Christmas down. So what I planned on doing this year is just waiting until Christmas is over, doing some Christmas clearance shopping, maybe bring you guys along for that, and then I'll have some things for next year, hopefully. So that's my plan. But this year for the table, we have a very simple Dollar General tablecloth that I folded into a table runner, and then I added this $10 piece of garland. It was pre-lit, had pine cones on it and the little burlap, and I love that. So that's what I decided to put on the kitchen table. Right, so I backed up a little bit to give you like a full overview of the dining room. So that's what it looks like. Everything is very neutral, very, I don't know, just like matchy-matchy, but I really like the way it looks. I think it looks super simple and clean. It makes me feel good, and that's all that matters, right? If you feel good in your house, then you're doing a good job. But yeah, I love it. Oh, by the way, the chandelier is from Amazon. I can link it for you. It's gorgeous. I get compliments on it all the time, but my favorite part about it is the effect that it gives the ceiling. I think it looks so cool. These baskets right here on the wall were thrifted. Everything inside my hutch, I believe, is thrifted or from Dollar Tree. The farmhouse sign is from, almost said Amazon. It's from Hobby Lobby. And the greenery, so this is a real plant, and then this is from Bell's Outlet. My table, I purchased off Facebook Marketplace, and the chairs were gifted to me. There's a separate set, so I painted the chairs black and then did this really cool like washed effect on the table, and it looks really good. Recently I did add the table leaf back in there, so I need to seal it. You can see that it's not the same like glossy finish, so I'll be doing that soon. So for the kitchen, I don't have any decor to really put on the countertops for Christmas, so what I did was I just put this wreath on the barn door, and then I added a few Christmas picks to an arrangement that I already had. I just had these left over. Walmart has some more, and I would like to get some, but I've just been waiting until we felt better to go. Also, since my last home tour, we did some kitchen changes. We extended the cabinets to the ceiling to just give a, a taller looking effect. And we also framed out this window, added the window cling, added a new pendant light, and some lights for underneath the kitchen cabinets, and it just looks so pretty, and I'm really, really loving that. And then leaving the kitchen, turning this way, this is what the living room looks like. Super simple. I had couch pillows up on the couch. I decided to take them down just because they never stay put. They always end up on the floor. So for now I just took them down, but this is what it looks like. We do have a like traditional tree this year. Just we let the kids decorate usually, and I kind of fix it up here and there, but they like to come in and move all the ornaments around. And then we also did these little DIY elves. They were so cute. I got that kit from Walmart. It was like maybe $3, so they love that. Down the hallway, I did paint this little Christmas tree last year. I'll link that video below if you want to check it out. But I love having the tree here because you can see it at the end of the hallway. It looks so pretty. And then up here on the top of this, above the couch on the shelf, I just did a simple garland, and this little picture is from Walmart. The only thing I didn't like about it was these 3 houses kind of looked pink in my house, like with the lighting. So I went ahead and painted those, and it looks a lot nicer in here. And then this little tray, I just have 2 little Christmas trees and a little deer. This tree and this deer are from Bell's Outlet, and this one was from Dollar General from last year. But that is it. Not, too much. I kept it, like I said, so simple this year, but it feels good. It doesn't feel as stressful as it was last year trying to go above and beyond. I'm just happy to kind of focus more on what Christmas is about this year. Not that there's anything wrong with Christmas decor, because if you went all out, I have been loving it. I've been watching your videos. I love Christmas decor. This year it just didn't work out to go and do a ton. So before I let y'all go with a little home tour, I did want to share with you how it looks with the lights off. I shared this in my Christmas Decorate with Me, but it's just my favorite part. So this is what it looks like with all the lights off. And you can see the Christmas lights twinkle off of all the windows and stuff. It just looks so cute and cozy. And these two, they're actually cuddling together. That's rare. They never sleep together.
And usually...
Hey everyone, so it is a new day. I am getting ready right now for absolutely no reason, just because. But I wanted to share a Q&A with you, and I thought instead of me just sitting here just talking for a long period of time, I'll get ready while I talk. So I started off with my e.l.f. Daily Hydration Moisturizer. I got this from CVS. I really love it. I have never liked a daily moisturizer because the way they make my skin feel, but this feels good. I use it on my face and my neck and my chest, and I feel like it's really great. And for the price, you can't beat it. So got that, and I've already put that on. So I'm going to go ahead and go in with my concealer. I use the e.l.f. 16-Hour Camo Concealer. This is in the color Light Sand, and I use a Dollar Tree Beauty Blender, and it works fine. That's what I'm going to use. But first question, and what's funny? I wanted to share this really quick. Whenever I ask for Q&As, the number one question I always get is it has to relate to a DIY project. And it's always, if you could change one thing, one DIY project, go back and start over, what project would you redo? Or what would you change? So I think this is a great question because, as we do projects and, you live with them for a little bit, you kind of learn what you like and what you don't like. And one of my favorite projects that we've ever done, because I have many, was our patio. The patio cover that we built. And that was the first time we've ever built a structure. And it was it's really nice. And it's lasted, it's been almost 2 years since I filmed that video. I think it's been almost 2 years. Either way, that was a great DIY. However, now with our skills, I think we could have done a better job. I feel like we could redo it and it would look so much nicer, a lot taller, definitely more of something that would last forever versus just last a few years. So I would say the patio cover. I'll link that video below if you haven't seen it, but I think that video was really good. I got a ton of backlash on that video, but I have learned a lot, and not really backlash. It was more of very constructive criticism, which I appreciate. So I didn't mean it in that way. I'm just saying I've learned a lot since that video. So I would love to go back and start that project over and refilm it. So maybe one day we will, but that was that was one of my favorite questions that I got. Next question is, how old are you? I am 28 and I will be 29 this month. Let's see. Do you ever form personal relationships with your following or community? Yes, I do actually. You know, and it's really awesome, I think, to have, by the way, I'm doing this in sections because this stuff dries so fast, on me at least. It's a matte finish, and I'm telling you right now, I'm not kidding you, when I say it dries fast, it dries super fast, and it will get stuck like in a glob on my face if I try to apply all the concealer and then blend it in. It just doesn't work. But yes, I do form personal relationships. I've actually made some amazing friends here on YouTube. My friend Brittany, for instance, her Instagram is At Home with Britt. I think she changed it back to that. She's changed her name a few times, so bear with me. But I just, as soon as her face pops up, obviously she's my friend, so I don't even pay attention to her name. But her name is Brittany. She's a mom of 2, and she's married, and her and I have just become extremely, extremely close friends, and I'm so thankful for our friendship. I think she's an amazing, amazing person, and had I not had a YouTube channel, I would have never met her. My friend Becca, she is also a really close friend. Veronica, I have met a few other friends. Ashley, I can link all their channels below. They're really some great people, amazing women, and it's hard to find genuine people in friends, and I feel like I've made some amazing friendships here on YouTube. So, what's biggest advice that you have for anyone starting a channel? And this is probably gonna be my biggest advice to you. It's just to be extremely careful what you share. How much information you share, how much you put out there, because this is your life, and ultimately, I think there's a fine line between being relatable and then oversharing. I have definitely overshared in the past. I've learned from those mistakes, and moving forward, I have done some adjustments. And I think that it's important, and people will understand and respect that. If they don't, then they're not your people. They don't understand how scary the world is, and you are entitled to keep what you want private. You don't have to talk about everything, so keep that in mind. Also, another tip I wanted to give you is if you are filming on your phone, something I just learned that you could do, which I think is crazy because I didn't know this entire time. A lot of you have asked, what do you do about storage space? Because when you film on your phone, it takes up a ton of storage. So I use Google Photos a lot, but I also delete a lot of videos once they're uploaded. Like if they're not something that I feel like I should save, for instance, like a cleaning video. I don't really save all my cleaning videos unless there's like a personal moment in the video that I found like that was, I don't know, I really wanted to save, but that's kind of rare. There's a lot of DIY project videos that I definitely save. But like, I delete a lot, and a great way to not have to do that and to be able to use your phone and film is buying an external hard drive for your phone. I didn't even know this was a thing until like 2 days ago, and I'm definitely going to be getting myself one. I can't open this. I got this new e.l.f. Eyeshadow palette I wanted to try today, and I can't get it open. Oh, there it goes. It's because I got these long nails on that I haven't trimmed yet. I cannot work with nails. I literally just put them on to film this because I didn't want you guys to see my ugly nails because they're so bad. Not that you care, because I know a lot of you could care less about me biting my nails, but it's just something I'm self-conscious about. Anyway, where was I? I've already talked about DIYs, how old I am, relationships, YouTube tips. There's actually a lot of tips I have for YouTube. I could make an entire separate video about that. The only reason why I haven't yet is just because with YouTube, here's a tip for you. The algorithm is extremely, extremely particular. And if you go and just start throwing off like random videos, whether you're following them or not, it is going to affect your channel in the long run. And that is one of the main reasons why I separated my cleaning content from this channel, because a lot of you like to see just plain cleaning videos. I would post them and they would get hardly any views on this main channel because YouTube was like, well, that's not a DIY project, or that's not decorating. What is this girl doing? She's posting cleaning videos, vlogs, DIYs, and then she's decorating her house in farmhouse style. Like, I was confusing the algorithm, and it's really, really important not to do that or it will affect your channel. Ooh, these are like... Yes. So I think I was talking about like the algorithm. So if you start a new channel, stick to like one subject, but make sure that it's something that you are passionate about, that you can stick to. Like for me, it is budget-friendly decorating, projects, DIYs. I love doing that stuff. It is hard to keep up with doing a lot of projects. Not gonna pretend that it's easy. It's a lot because it costs a lot of money. It's a lot of energy that goes into each project. But I just try to pace myself, and when I need a break, I need a break. So then I post more, you know, vlog style content, a little bit of home decorating, but that's where my passion is like budget friendly home decorating and makeovers. So definitely find what you love, run with it, figure out what it is that you have to offer. You have to fall in love with whatever it is that you're sharing, and it will just come naturally. It'll come easy. I don't know. It's a lot of fun. I really do feel like if you have the personality to do YouTube or to share with others, and you have a passion for something so strongly that you feel the need to share, start your channel, because I just feel like the more time that passes by, the harder it's going to be to grow on YouTube, because there's so many people starting a YouTube channel. I mean, there's like I don't even know how many people are on YouTube. I didn't do my research, but there's a lot of YouTubers. Yes, baby. Okay, so right now I'm just taking this color right here, and I'm putting that all over my eyelid, and then next I'm going to go in with this color and do that like in the crease. And I'm just using, my kids and my husband got me these brushes for my birthday last year. It was like the Christmas gift set, so I love them. They're wonderful. It came in like a whole pack, so it has all the different brushes. But yeah, I think I'll make like a separate video on like YouTube tips and tricks and stuff. Maybe like include it at the end of a video or something. So to do my lower lash line, I dip a Q-tip into each of the colors that I use for up here, and then I kind of just like work it in on the lower lash line like this. And I like to use a Q-tip because it's just softer. I feel like the angle brush that I have is a little bit too firm for me, so the Q-tip works good, and that's just what I use. And then I also will use it at the very end to clean up all of my mascara that I get all over my face, so I'll do that later. But I got a few fun questions that just kind of made me giggle. So first one was favorite celebrity, and I don't think I've ever answered a question like this before. Maybe I have a long time ago, but my favorite male celebrity is Ryan Reynolds, because I feel like he's just a super funny and humble guy. I don't know. He makes me laugh. He's charming. You know, he's handsome, and I just like him. I love all the movies he plays in. I think his character, but I feel like he does such a good job because I feel like he is that way in real life too. He's just naturally funny, and I love funny people. It's definitely my type of person I just gravitate towards. I love funny movies. That was another question. What was your favorite type of movies? Definitely funny, comedy. I cannot watch scary movies. I mean, I can watch suspense, but like horror movies are not my thing. No, I cannot. Oh, my husband loves them though, and I try to like be the cool wife who like deals with it, but the whole time I'm like, I can't watch this. I'll like close my eyes like a kid. Like, I'm not kidding you. But then my favorite female celebrity would be Jennifer Aniston, because I feel like she's just a very like hometown type of girl, and I love that. I like when people don't get so swept up into the glam and the money and all that stuff. I feel like if all that was taken away from either one of them, Ryan or Jennifer, I feel like they would still be their humble selves, and they would still be kind and giving, and they wouldn't like lose it. You know, like if some people some celebrities we know, if they lost everything that they had, they would go off the deep end. But I feel like them two would still be like your hometown, small town people. I don't, that's just how the vibe I get from them. But next up, someone asked, do you get mad easily? And I thought this was kind of funny because I don't think I get mad easily, but of course there are some things that really get under my skin quick. So like I am a little impatient with some things, but I think overall I'm very patient. It just, if you push my buttons, of course I have my moments where I get upset, but it just depends on what it is. So I'm not going to tell you guys what makes me mad, because then of course you'll like, you know, I'm just kidding. But some things do make me mad, I guess. But I don't get mad easily, I don't think. I don't know. I'd have to ask my husband. He'd probably say yeah. He'd be like, yeah, you get mad easily. But anyway, moving on. If you could visit one place and money wasn't an object, what would you do, or where would you go? So I'm about to do my eyeliner. I should probably do this off camera, or wait. I'm just going to do it really quick before I start talking, because I've never used this one. This is new. This is the Wet n Wild Felt Tip Eyeliner in the color black. I hear that tree moving around. What are you doing? Okay, so if I could go anywhere, do anything, and money wasn't an issue, where would I go? I think the question should be if travel, like how to get there. Like if I could just snap my fingers and go somewhere, I would like to go to Hawaii. But I am not flying ever, like ever in my life. I will never get on a plane. At least right now at this moment, I am 1000% sure that I will never get on a plane. So if money wasn't an option and how to get there wasn't a problem, Hawaii. Because I am not flying. If I have to drive, and there's really nowhere, the only other place I want to go is to the mountains, but I'm too scared to drive on the mountains. So I don't think I'm ever going to go anywhere. Tips with kids. So you guys, I don't have any tips for you. Mom life is hard. It's hard, but it is so rewarding, and it's worth every single hard day. But yeah, days are hard sometimes. And I had someone ask me on Instagram, she was like, I don't know what I'm doing with my arm. What the heck is that? You guys, I'm telling you, when I start filming, it makes me laugh. I like lose my mind. It's like I immediately don't know how to talk. I get so like, because like the camera's rolling. It makes me feel, it's almost like I envision all of you like on stage or something. It scares the crap out of me. But anyway, I was trying to say some days are hard. I had someone ask me on Instagram, that's what I was getting at, if like how do I get the kids to be occupied when I'm trying to get stuff done. They were like, I can't get anything done because the kids or whatever. Trust me, my kids are not always like today, for instance. Like Caden keeps asking me questions, and you have to work around them. That is my biggest advice. With limitations, of course, they need to understand when you have things to do. Like, they need to understand that you're an adult and there are adult things that have to be done. But I also think that, especially when it comes to YouTube and filming, my kids don't really understand. Like, I think they understand, don't get me wrong. They know this is my job. They know that this is what I do. But I don't think they really they grasp the fact that I'm talking to people. When they see me pull out my camera, they see me talking to myself. So to them, they're not really interrupting me. They're interrupting me talking to me. So I try to always keep that in my mind. Found the toys. He's going to come show me. You found them?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. All right. Shut that door back. Yeah, you sure can. I'm just using this like dark contour shade. Huh? Okay. Oh, okay. I had to finish up my makeup really quick, so I just wanted to share with you. I ended up using this Revlon lip liner. I tried to do like the overline thing. for like a poutier look. Can you see it right there? I don't know if I like it. I feel like it looked weird. But I did that. And I did my mascara, of course. And then I do a little bit of this shimmer highlight that comes in with this face contouring kit. So that's it. That's it for my makeup. But I finished it up off camera. My son kept wanting my attention, so I had to like take a little break for a little bit. But anyway, I am going to move to a more comfortable spot because right now I'm sitting on this like super hard chair, and I'll finish up the rest of these questions. All right. So we're in the car, and I'm going to finish this video up here. I didn't plan on doing this, but my son fell asleep. So we know that when your kids fall asleep, you let them sleep in the car. So that's what I'm doing. Sit right here. But I wanted to answer just a few more questions. Someone asked if Dylan is always on board to do the projects with me or if he doesn't like doing them. And I think it's because in the videos, he always looks so serious. It's just because he's concentrating. I promise you guys, he's not miserable. I get so many comments like, why does your husband look so mad? And it always makes us laugh. Like, I always show Dylan the videos after, like, the video clips the funny parts, and me and him will laugh about it together, but he's just concentrating, and he's not like a camera person, so he's not going to pick up the camera like I am and talk to it and laugh, and I have to catch him doing those things in order to catch it on camera. And a lot of times I miss it because I don't want to like be in the moment of him doing something silly and be like, hold on, let me go grab my camera, and you know, it's not as funny then, but I try to capture more funny moments with him. But anyway, he's not always on board with projects. Like, he likes to do them, but it's not like he loves them like I do. So he doesn't wake up in the morning and it's like, what project can we work on today? That's me. I'm like, hey babe, I have an idea. And he probably just thinks he's like, oh Lord, what does she have up her sleeve now? But yeah, I mean, he'll do projects with me without complaining or whatever, but does he always want to do them? No. I highly doubt it, but he does, and I'm thankful for that. Right, so the next question was if I planned on doing any more makeovers up at the ranch house, and yes, I do. I want to do more, but I'm gonna wait till January just because I needed to take a little break. The past 2 room makeovers was a ton of work. I underestimated how hard it would be to do a full bedroom makeover top to bottom. But I'm proud of myself. I definitely got out of my comfort zone, especially with the second one, and I'm excited to continue to learn and, you know, find ways to make things more affordable and share it with you guys. I loved it. It was a ton of work, but I did love it. And I think what I want to do on the next go around is try to have like the videos pre-filmed so that way you don't have to wait as long in between each video. I think that is kind of what made me feel a little stressed out because I felt like I had to rush a little bit. Y'all didn't make me feel that way. I just felt that way at myself. Like I needed to hurry up because you were waiting and I didn't want to let you down. So I think that's why I kind of wanted to take a break, and then when I do start sharing those videos, I'm hoping to at least have 2 of them pre-filmed so I can post them pretty close to each other so it's not so long and drawn out. Next question I thought was super fun. I got this one over on Instagram. She said, have you ever tried a shorter hair, or have you ever thought of doing a shorter hairstyle? So I have had short hair, and I'm going to insert a picture. I had my hair cut up to here. I cut it myself. I'm actually pretty good at cutting hair, my own hair. I can't cut other people's hair. I can cut my own hair. But I cut it up to here twice. I cut it, then let it fully grow out again, and then I chopped it off again. And since then, I have let my hair grow. I have done, you know, a few chops where I've maybe taken it to here, but I had it really, really short. Okay. Last question I'm going to answer today because it's starting to get kind of late. I have a lot to get done around the house. But I wanted to answer this one because I know a lot of you are just having, you know, just curious what some future plans are. So the question was, do we have any future plans with our house or like any like fun updates coming up? So we do have some projects coming up at our house. I actually have a lot of projects. I have a huge list, but it's like, where do you begin? So I have a laundry room DIY that I'm going to be doing. We're going to be building a fire pit for our backyard, like a pretty one. Like I want to do like a pretty stone, like nice built-in permanent fireplace. We're going to do that. I kind of thought about switching my bedroom and my daughter's bedroom back, because I thought about it. We might do it, we might not. It's a lot of work to switch a room, but I don't know. I'm happy with where our room is now, and I love my closet, so maybe not. It's just been on my mind lately. I also have a project I want to do in my son's bedroom. There's just always projects. There's always things going on. And there's always things I can change and move around, because y'all know I love to do that. So lots of updates coming. And Dylan and I also talked about redoing the patio cover that I was just telling you guys about. Like, we feel like we could build a better one. So we might attempt that maybe in the spring or something. So lots of videos to look forward to. And yeah. But thank you guys for watching this Q&A and this Christmas little mini home tour. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I know it was a long one, and if you made it to the end, you are the real deal. Thank you for listening to me talk for so long, but I appreciate all of you so much. I hope you have an amazing rest of your week. I should have a new video up in a few days, so stay tuned for that, and I will see you guys then. Bye, y'all.